This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to Grinnell Tiger Football 2024 as the Grinnell Tigers open up the season on the road, taking on the Center Point Urbana Storm & Pointers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Juney for the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Glad to be with you here on this muggy Friday night. All in all, not too bad a night here at Urbana, Iowa, up in northeast Iowa. And we were having some technical difficulties with our audio image coming up, so give me just a moment. We'll get that sorted out. But I can say that we are here, and courtesy of some very fine sponsors as well that help make this broadcast possible. And they include our sponsor list: Brent Nichols State Farm. Our pregame here brought to us by Cirques Financial, Pollyeyes Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Proline Building Company, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Dairy Barn, North Risk Partners, Weldon Drywall, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community. Our scoreboard sponsor is Kurtz Collision Center. Our timeouts is Edward Jones, and first downs are also Edward Jones. Our touchdowns, red zones, Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Copen. Red zone is Pollyeyes, touchdowns by Dairy Barn, And a postgame brought to you by Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Center Point Urbana, out of the WAMAC Conference. They're not in the Tigers district, but they're in the conference. They are coached by Travis Bark. They finished last season 2-7 on the year. Tough sledding for those young men and Coach Bark. And they return a quarterback for his senior, much like the Tigers had their quarterback coming back with some experience. Their signal caller for Center Point Urbana is Jackson Brinks. And last year, Brinks was their leading rusher. He had 105 carries for 421 yards and 5 touchdowns. Aiden Nova had 8 carries for 37 yards, and Carter Andrews had 3 carries. Passing, Jackson Brinks completed 49% of his passes last year. He was 105 completions against 421 attempts. And with 3 interceptions and a total of 8 touchdowns against 3 interceptions, 49%. His number 1 target was Carter Andrews, 27 catches for 361 yards and 4 touchdowns. Nathan Miller had 8 catches for 88 yards. And Brecken Anderson, 1 catch for 9, and A.J. Maloney had 1 catch for 9 yards. On the defensive side of the ball, Storm & Pointers were led by Brecken Anderson with 62.5 tackles. Drake Van Gorder had 60 tackles last year. Tackles for loss, Dave and Even had 4. Cohen Spurlock with 3, and Oliver Brown with 3. And sacks, 3 players had 1 sack each: Reese Jones, Aiden Nova, and Oliver Brown. And interception, Andrews led them in interceptions. Again, Center Point Urbana 2-7 last year. They lost to Grinnell 14-3 in Grinnell last year. And they have new personnel just like the Tigers do on the offensive side of the ball. They run a little bit different scheme. Talking to Coach Hayden Feld in the pregame, he said their scheme's a bit different this year. But he sounded like he was most concerned about how his Tigers are going to perform. He did see the huddle film from Center Point Urbana scrimmage last week, and they do have that going. And we did talk to Coach Hayden Feld before the game, and we will get his comments here coming up here in just a moment. So we are going to take this break and come back, and we will talk the Tiger side of things. As we say, you're listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
All right, they just got done playing the national anthem. We want to let you know that our pregame is brought to you by Cirques Financial Services. Stop in to see Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, and Natalie Pavey can craft a financial plan that suits your needs. How do they do that? They listen to you and what you want, and they will help you achieve your financial goals. Cirques Financial Services, proud sponsor of our Grinnell Tiger pregame. Well, we'll get right to it. We have head coach Adam Haydenfield on our pregame.
Pregame with Coach Adam Haydenfield. 3, 2, 1. Talk with Grinnell Tiger head coach Adam Haydenfield about tonight's season opener against the Stormin' Pointers from Center Point, Urbana. And coach, you've had a couple 3 weeks of practice. Good numbers this year. What have you seen in practice so far that is especially promising for the guys?
Yeah, I think we've got a group that's hungry, right? And we got a nice mixture of guys who are returning that have played a lot of football, and we've got some young guys that are excited about getting their opportunity or earning their spot onto the field, right? So it's a good mix. We got some, our older guys are growing in leadership roles and getting more comfortable, helping to hold people accountable, and helping everybody know and understand our expectation. And we've had way more good days than bad, right? Which is always a good thing. And it's gotten long here this last week, right? We need an opponent to prepare for and play, and it's a good time to be playing the first game.
You returned Brady Kaufman for your senior season at quarterback, threw for over 1,700 yards last year. You talked about the growth and guys stepping in more leadership roles. How have you seen that growth amongst your senior leaders, especially your quarterback and some of your other skill players?
Yeah, I think we've got, when you talk about Brady, he's a guy that's played a lot offensively the last 2 years and really gotten comfortably in being a quarterback. Thinking back to his first couple starts 2 years ago, he was a heck of a football player, but wasn't a quarterback yet. Well, he's a quarterback now, right? And he's a couple other things too, right? But he's just very comfortable with what we're asking him to do, and making sure he's able to operate the offense efficiently, and he's grown being able to get guys lined up where they need to be so he can get them the ball too. So it's always a good feeling to start with, right? When you got a returner there, you got guys like Brock on the edge that have played a lot, last couple years as well, who's going to be in a little bit more of a featured role offensively this year, and we got other guys waiting in the wings too. When you talk, Josh and Jack in the backfield, and you got guys like Kellen and Jake and Derek Doty on the edge at receiver, and Kane Pavey's back after missing last year with an injury. So we got a lot of guys at the skill positions who are hungry to prove themselves, right? And we're excited to see them go take advantage of their opportunities.
You had a chance to look at Center Point, Urbana on the film. They had a scrimmage. You've had a scrimmage. What jumps off of the film for you first thing when you look at the Stormin' Pointers?
I think they're a well-coached team, right? They're line up, they line up repeatedly, right? So meaning they know and they understand their assignments, and they're solid at the point of attack. Defensively, they sat an even front in the scrimmage. That's kind of what we're expecting tonight. And they know their fits, and they get there in a hurry. So, we're going to have to be really solid on our assignments up front, make sure we're keeping our shoulders square, not open and run through lanes. They give us a little bit of trouble with that last year in the opener with them. So, they're well coached. Offensively, they're breaking in some new guys, kind of just like we are, maybe a little bit different scheme-wise than they were last year. They've got some guys on the edge, but I think it's certainly their tailback is our number one key. When we are on defense, he's a fast athlete, right? He's a tough, hard-nosed runner for not being the biggest guy in the world. So we're gonna have to key on him, and we feel good about our plan. As long as we're reading our keys, and we feel like it's gonna take us a ball, put us in good spots to make plays.
At this point in the season, offense usually is a little behind the defense, and as always, it's going to come down to, no matter what the skill players are, going to come down to the guys in the trenches, offensive, defensive line. Talk about your thoughts on the offensive line and the defensive line, where they're at, and what your thoughts are as you head into this first game against live competition.
Yeah, absolutely. We returned 3 starters on the offensive side of the ball, and Jacob and Will and Caden will be back for his 3rd year. We're comfortable with those guys, and they've been through it. They know what to expect. We're breaking in some new guys, and Jared Wickwire at the center, and Lincoln Sensrud and Tyler Costow will be working in tandem at some of the guard spots, and we're excited about them. They're young. They haven't gotten a ton of reps necessarily. Some will be their first reps at the varsity level, but we think they're capable kids, and they show up every day and they work hard. So we're excited for them to get out there and see. We'll see what that live action's all about, right? Defensively, we're brand new up front. We don't have a single returning starter on the defensive line, right? But we're very capable there, right? And the guys have done a nice job of really understanding they have opportunity on that side of the ball. And I won't say it's easier on defense, but it's a little more fun sometimes, right? Just pin your ears back and, hey, let's go hunt the ball. So, we're excited about them on that side of the ball too, and just looking forward to getting out there tonight and going up against a different color opponent.
All right, well, Coach, thank you for your comments, and good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you after the game on our Tiger Sports Livestream Network pregame. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. That was Grinnell Tiger head coach Adam Haydenfeld on our Cirques Financial Services pregame. This pregame is brought to you by Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Stop in to see Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, and Natalie Pavey. They will craft a financial plan for your success. We'll take this break, come back, and we will have our kickoff as we get ready for Grinnell Tiger Football 2024 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909 for both personal and business insurance products. And we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
We're helping build your dreams at the ProLine Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. ProLine is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the ProLine Building Company.
All right, back here at Center Point Urbana. Still have some technical difficulties with our graphics, but hopefully I'm understanding that you can hear me. And we're getting set for the coin toss. A beautiful evening for football here at Urbana High School. They've just had the coin toss. And it looks like Grinnell will kick off and Center Point Urbana will receive. Tiger Sports Livestream Network, your source for Grinnell Tiger Sports, home and on the road. We will be at all the football games For home games, we'll have video as well as audio. On the road, we will have just the audio portion like we have tonight. You can sense Coach Haydenfeld's excitement in his pregame there. He was, as a former coach myself, you practice for basically 2.5, 3 weeks. You have camp. You get a scrimmage in, but this is the real deal. The official start of the season, you have an idea what you're going to get, but then again, you're not quite sure. Jack Hoops set to kick off. We're just about set for Grinnell Tiger football. There goes the kickoff. Hoops up in the air. Taken by CPU back at the 10. Out across the 20. 25 hit and met and driven back. I think it was Jack Hoops on the tackle. That was Carter Andrews for Center Point Urbana returning the kick. Not too bad a field position. Good tackle. It was Jack Hoops on the tackle. So 1st and 10, CPU at their own 22-yard line. As you said, Jackson Brinks, the senior quarterback. A lot of the offense runs through him. Also Carter Andrews, another senior for Coach Travis Bark. Looking to improve on that 2-7 start that they had last year. Our first quarter brought to us by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. Shotgun formation for Center Point Urbana, 1st and 10. Now they do a shift. Once the players move, they got to get set for a second. Now the snap. Gives the ball off to Andrews. Over the right side, cut down. Got out to about the 25, and that's all. Maloney checked that. That was Logan McDonald made the tackle. So 2nd down and 7 now for the Storm Pointers of CPU. A.J. Maloney with the carry on that one for CPU. Maloney, the carry again, right up the middle. Crashing down from his end spot for the Tigers. Josh Ringler gets out to about the 28-yard line. So we got our first key 3rd down play of the game. Call it 3rd and about 4 or so for the Storm Pointers. Coach Haydenfeld said they're new on the defensive line, but very capable. Quick early test for the young Tiger defensive line. Brady Kaufman, the linebacker, caught the signals. Here's the snap. Give to Maloney off the right side, and he goes nowhere. Tigers got penetration in the backfield. Loss in the play. Back inside to about they say forward progress is the 25. So that'll bring up 4th down and 8. So that young Tiger defense passed their first test, and CPU forced to punt. Whole host of Tigers were in there. They just got penetration and blew that play up. I saw Hoops in there. I saw Ringler, Kaufman, and a whole host of other Tiger players in there as well. Tyler Knight set to punt away for CPU. We'll get you the number for the Tigers. Back to the receive. There's a snap. Punt is away. He kicks it away from the returner. Tigers say get away from it. It bounces about the Tiger 45. Takes a Storm Pointer bounce. Rolls down inside the 40 to about the 36. And that's where the Tigers will set up shop. 1st and 10. That was Trent Scheck back there to receive that punt. So here comes Brady Kaufman, senior quarterback for Grinnell, as Coach Haydenfeld said in our Source Financial Services pregame. Lots of football under his belt. Lots of experience. They returned 3 stars in the offensive line. Center Point Urbana running a 3-man. Well, now they're in a 4-man front. Kaufman in the shotgun. No backs behind him. Now back comes in motion to the inner side. Gives the ball off around the corner. That's Brock Heichman. Heichman tries to get the corner. Strung out. Lowers his shoulder. Plows ahead to about the 45-yard line. Jake Van Compernel out there trying to get a block and did get a block. Picked up a good chunk of yardage, picked up 7 on that play. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Good push by the Tiger offensive line there. Drove the black-shirted CPU Pointers back. CPU in their home black with the black helmets and gold lettering. Tigers in the road white with the black lettering. 2nd and 3, playbook's wide open for Kaufman and Haydenfeld. Kaufman back to pass, throws a quick out. Caught by Van Compernel. Just at the 50-yard line. That is good enough for a Tiger first down. So the first Grinnell Tiger first down of the year. And our first downs are brought to us by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Copen. Happy to have them along as partners in our broadcast this year. So 1st and 10 Grinnell, right at midfield. Coffin in the shotgun, turns, gives the ball off. This time it's Ringler up the middle. Just lowers his shoulder, plows ahead for 5, gets down to the CPU 45. So Ringler picks up pretty good yardage on first down there. So 2nd down and 5 now for Grinnell. Coffin with one back. There's Ringler. Turns, gives the ball, fakes it, now keeps it. Coffin around the right side, has some room. Inside the 40, Coffin gets through and gets cut down about the 29-yard line. Good read option there by Kaufman. Put the ball in the belly of Ringler, pulled it out, ran around the right edge, and pushed down inside the 30 to the 29. Good for another Tiger first down. That is a Edward Jones first down for Grinnell. So Tigers now 1st and 10. Second first down of this drive. 7:38 and counting left to go here this first quarter. No score between Grinnell and CPU. Kaufman in the shotgun, turns, gives the ball to Ringler. Ringler up the middle. Nice play that time by the defensive end. Number 19 for CPU crashed down from his end spot. That's Aiden Anderson. Ringler did plow forward for about 2 inside the 30 down to the 28. So we'll give him a pickup of about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Grinnell. Absolutely beautiful night for football. Not much wind. Game time temperature sitting about 75 degrees. Going to be in the 50s before we're done. And there's our first flag of the game. Got an illegal procedure on Grinnell. Somebody moved. The umpire threw the flag. So it's a dead ball, illegal procedure against Grinnell. That'll be a 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Tigers will get to do the down over. But instead of 2nd and 8, it'll be about 2nd and 13 now for Grinnell.
Brings the ball back to the 33-yard line. 2nd down.
So 2nd down, 13. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 back in the backfield. Coffin back to pass. Stands in the pocket, throws, has a deep route, has a Tiger out there. It's caught for the touchdown. Brock Heisman hauls it in. That was about a 33-yard touchdown pass. And just like that, Heisman just ran basically a go route, which means he just pretty much ran straight down the field, put a little move on the defensive back about 5 or 6 yards in. And he just took off, and Coffin laid it right on the money. Tigers draw first blood. Extra point pending. Jack Hoops now to kick the extra point. Now we get ready for play. Once the game clock gets down, kick is up, and it is good.
And the Tigers put one more on
With 6:37 left to go in the first quarter, Grinnell leads Center Point Urbana 7-0. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Hey, Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with Northwest Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, winning is not everything, it's the only thing, according to Vince Lombardi. Also, a reminder, good sportsmanship is going to carry you through life. Please come see us at Northwest Partners. We're located in Grinnell. Give us a call at 641-528-6088. Love to talk to you about our community-owned health plan. $0 deductibles, out-of-pocket expenses for all of your services. Go Tigers, win now.
Back here at Urbana High School, Tigers kick the ball off, taken by Center Point Urbana. Gets the ball out to the 18-yard line. Good coverage downfield by Grinnell. A whole host of Tigers really had nowhere to go. Great coverage. Carter Andrews on the return. So second series for the Stormer Pointers. They set up 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Grinnell leads 7-0. 6:33 left to go here, first quarter. Jackson Brinks, the quarterback, has it back behind him, turns, gives the ball off. It is Maloney. A.J. Maloney, the junior running back, tries to dive in the middle. No push by the CPU offensive line. Good play that time by Grinnell. Slagle in there amongst others. I remember when his dad played. That's how old I am. Pretty big mountain to move. 6'4", about 270 is Mr. Slagle. So they gave him a gain of 1 on the play, so 2nd down and 9 now for CPU. Brinks takes the snap, gives the ball to Maloney again. This time he gets to the right side, out across the 20 to about the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Logan McDonald and Brock Heichman. So good pickup. Picked up about 6 or so on that play. Going to bring up 3rd down and a long 3 for CPU. Young Tiger defense held their ground on the last 3rd down. See if they can do it again. CPU in a tight formation. One receiver in the slot right, back to the left of the quarterback. Brinks gets the ball. Turns and gives it off. It's a double handoff, and now he's out in the open. That is number 9, Trenton Halls. He gets all the way out across midfield and tackled out of bounds just at midfield. They did a double handoff. Caught the Tigers a bit looking there, so CPU gets their first down of the ball game. Pushed out of bounds that time by number, looked like 23, Jack Gallagher out there. Check that. They said he stepped out of bounds before he got to midfield, so it's still a 1st down. So 1st and 10 for the Stormer Pointers at the 47-yard line. Grinnell leads CPU 7-0. 5:14 and counting left to go here in this first quarter. High school football on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Chris Juni here with you from Urbana, Iowa. 1st and 10 CPU. Handoff this time to Maloney, and good penetration that time by Coffin. He got in there. Then wrapping it up and finishing up was Josh Ringler. Maloney really had nowhere to go. Coffin made him spin back towards the pursuit, and he actually had a loss on the play. Loss of 1 back, or check that. They did give him forward progress to a yard. So out to the 48-yard line, 47.5, 48-yard line. So we'll give him 1. 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down and 9. Grinnell leads 7-0. Tigers showing blitz. Maloney with the ball carrier again. This time he gets wrapped and met up. Just Tigers had way too many people there crashing down for CPU to block. So nice defensive call that time. In there for Grinnell. For the Tigers, there's a 52, which I don't have on my, oh yeah, there we go. My apologies. Caden Witham. All right, there we go. Caden Witham in there among other Tigers at the bottom of that pile. So 3rd down and 9 for CPU. No gain on that play. Another 3rd down test for this young Tiger defense. And depending upon how much yardage CPU gains, we'll see if Travis Bark goes for it. Quarterback being pressured, gets away. Now he's on the loose. He's got a lot of room over the sideline, knocked out of bounds, and he does pick up the 1st down. The Tiger blitzed from the edge and had him dead to rights, but the quarterback dodged him and sprinted across into Tiger territory. Good enough for his CPU 1st down at the Tiger 42-yard line.
Number 2, Brandon Merkel on quarterback keeper, picks up the 1st down.
Wasn't a design quarterback keeper, but the blitz came from that side, and nobody else stayed in to fill, so the quarterback took off and ran that side and got a lot of yardage for the first down. So 1st and 10, CPU at the Tiger 42-yard line. Hand off to Maloney up the middle. Now they get some room, and Maloney twists and spins inside the 42, about the 39. Taken down by number 13, Logan McDowell. Picked up a 3 on the play to the 39, so brings up 2nd down and 7. 7-0 Grinnell, 3:12 left to go here in this opening quarter. CPU now turning the lights on, as it's getting dark here pretty quick. Play clock down to 10. No hurry by Brinks to the offense. Brinks fakes the give. Pass out to the side. Caught by Carter Andrews. He gets past the pursuit. Still on his feet. Has a first down. Dragging Tigers down to the 20. Inside the 20 to the 19. Carter Andrews just would not go down. And gets a Storm and Pointer first down. Wow.
Ball down to the Tiger 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
So Grinnell gives up another first down, so it's 1st and 10, CPU. .208 left to go first quarter and counting. Tigers lead 7-0, but Storm and Pointers are threatening, and there's our penalty flag, second penalty of the game. Tigers are pointing towards CPU, and it is a procedure penalty. Somebody twitched or moved, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll get the down over, so it'll be 1st and 15, ball pushed back to the 25-yard line. So 1st and 15 for CPU. Man in motion to the far side. Now he gets set. Handoff to Maloney up the middle, just trying to get a push. Tigers met him. Pyle goes forward just a little bit. Good push by that offensive line. Got inside the 25 down to about the 22-yard line, so he picked up 3. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 13. Check that, they give him 3 yards, so 2nd down and 12.
Ball at the 22.
Play being brought in by Carter Andrews, a senior. Looks like Brendan Merkel is now the quarterback for CPU, number 2. So Merkel's now the quarterback. Counter double handoff again, and there he goes up the middle. Same play they got the first down on. Andrews hands it off to Savola. Savola cuts off the left tackle box down inside the 15 to about the 12. Going to bring up 3rd down in about, we'll call it 3, as there's less than a minute to go. 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter. I'm guessing Coach Travis Bark will probably go for it, should he not get it here.
Ball at the 12-yard line.
Plenty of time on the play clock and game clock. CPU will have to run the play, as there's about a 5-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. 3rd and 2. Merkel stays at quarterback. Takes a snap, gives to Maloney off the right side. He dives forward, gets down inside to the 10 to about the 9, and that will be a 1st and goal for CPU.
Storm Pointers pick up the first down.
8 seconds left. Once they get the chain set, they will wind the clock.
Handoff went to number 1.
And
he got stopped up there by number
doesn't look
11,
like
Jeff
CPU is going to run a play, and that is the way we close. 1st and goal, Storm Reporters when we return. Grinnell leads 7-0. CPU threatening. You're listening to Grinnell High School football on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Back here for the start of the second quarter. Our quarter is brought to us by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. There we have our graphic up. My thanks to Dan Walker helping me out here. And if you ask anybody who knows me, I need all the help I can get. So Tigers, first series, got the punt, went down and scored. But in that second series, CPU, a couple of double handoffs with some good blocking and good speed. And that pushed it down to they are threatening now. First and goal just inside the 10-yard line. Again, our second quarter brought to us by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. Give a shout out to all our specialty sponsors. Our pregame with Cirques Financial Services. Quarters, Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. Touchdowns by the Dairy Barn. Timeouts by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Copeland, and as well as first downs. And our scoreboard sponsor, Kurtz Collision Center. Tigers have their first two games on the road next week. They are at Bondurant, Farrar to take on the Blue Jays. Moving up a class, Bondurant is in Class 4A. We'll have that game on the Tiger Sports live stream network, radio version. Check out our website too, tigerslsn.com. We also have an app you can download for both your Android and your Apple mobile device, as well as we're on YouTube. Many, many ways to watch and or listen, as the case may be, to Tiger Sports. First and goal, CPU. Handoff to Maloney over the right side. Tries to cut back. Pursuit gets him, but he spins and twists down. First contact is not bringing him down. So he spins down. Looks like they're marking him about the 6-yard line, so he picked up about 3. We'll say it was at the 9. So second and goal from the 6-yard line. Obviously, I'm fairly certain Coach Travis Bark, if he needs to, will go for it on fourth down. Play coming in, plenty of time on the play clock. Center point Urbana taking their time. For the moment, Grinnell leads 7-0, just underway second quarter. 11-17 left to go here in this first half. Brendan Merkel, the quarterback. Merkel fakes the give one way. Now he cuts it back, trying to get to the outside, but he is met by the pursuit and tackled. He was designed to come to the left or towards the near side of the field where we are. Didn't like that. Tried to put the brakes on and reverse field, go the other way. Tiger pursuit caught him. Actually lost a yard back to the 7. So third down and goal to go from the 7-yard line. Again, I'm pretty certain this territory for Coach Travis Bark, should he need to do so. They've run that double handoff with success. Also, they ran a little bit of a screen pass. There's a give to Maloney. Tried the double handoff again, but this time the Tigers are waiting for it. Big number 53 for Grinnell was in there. Drew Hart. So fourth and goal now from about the 6, maybe a gain of a half a yard. He's kind of in between the 6 and the 7-yard line. So big key play of the game. I'm guessing with the quarterback's running ability, Brendan Merkel, a junior quarterback, that do some type of run-pass option here. Going to flood guys in the zone. He can hand it off, he can run it, or he can throw it if he needs to. A lot of pressure on the Tiger defense here. Man in motion to the inner side. Merkel, and they have a flag. That might be a delay of game here. Let's see. Oh, it is a delay of game. Coach Travis Bark just stamps his foot on the sideline. So it goes from 4th and we'll say 6th to now 4th and about, well, actually put it back outside. So it's fourth and goal from the 13. Again, no hesitation on CPU's part. They are going to go for it here. So Brendan Merkel in the quarterback, receiver to the far side. Merkel gets the call. He's rolling back, pursuit. He's brought down by the Tigers. Number 28, Josh Ringler. The sophomore gets in there, spins him down all the way back out to the 28-yard line. Ringler looked like he was shot out of a cannon, was in the backfield almost as soon as the quarterback. Merkel took the snap, he faked the give and spun around, and there was Ringler right in his face. So great job by that Tiger defense, stops that scoring drive. And mark that down on your timesheets at home. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. CPU had a first and goal at the 9 and no points. Tigers take over now, first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Coffin at quarterback takes a direct snap, looking for a hole up the middle. Lowers the shoulder, plows forward across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Being led through the hole there by one of his big offensive linemen. Number 63, Jacob Burnett there getting up. So Coffin gets about 4 on that play. So it'll be second down and 6 for Grinnell from the 32-yard line. Again, Tigers lead 7-0, scoring their first drive of the game, a 33-yard touchdown pass from Coffin to Mahoney. Coffin back to pass, throws a route again. This time receiver's out there and inside position. And Tiger staff sidelines wanted a flag. Referee waves his arms, incomplete. So it's just a long incomplete pass. And that'll bring up third down and 7 for Grinnell. Intended receiver out there. Couldn't tell who that was to. Maybe number 15, Trent Schreck.
11 in the huddle. 11 in the huddle plus 1 at the sideline. We got to fix that huddle so we can get that shit figured out.
Coffin gets the play. Plenty of time on the play clock. Of course, the game clock's not moving because incomplete pass stops at 9:21 left to go here, first half. 7-0 Grinnell. Coffin takes the pass, throws, turns out to Ringler. Ringler trying to get outside. Tries to get to the corner but cannot. Good pursuit by the Storm Pointers, and let's see. It's going to be very close. And they are taking a look, and one referee looked like he pointed first down, and it is. It is a Tiger first down. That is a Edward Jones first down. Mark and Paul Copeland, your Edward Jones representatives. So big conversion by the Tigers there. 3rd and 7, they get it just by a half a football length. 1st and 10 for Grinnell at their own 38-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver far side. Coffin in the shotgun. Turns, gives the handoff. That time to number 11, Jack Hoops. Hoops tries to cut it back. Almost broke it, but hanging on for dear life was a CPU player that looked like number 56. Really saved that one for CPU. Maybe Sam Leadham couldn't quite catch that number, but it was a pickup of about 4 on the play, out to the 41. Check that 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 now for Grinnell. 8:39 and counting left to go here. First half, Grinnell leads 7-0. 3 receivers, far right, 1 to the left. Screen pass out, caught by Heichman. Heichman out in the clear, lowers his shoulder, plows forward across midfield, down to about the 45-yard line, 44-yard line. Good enough for another Edward Jones first down. So now they move it back. Said he stepped out of bounds before he was brought down. So the ball is officially spotted down at the 45-yard line in CPU territory. 1st and 10 Grinnell. Again, same formation. 3 receivers to the left of Coffin, 1 receiver to the right, back in the backfield. Coffin in the shotgun. Turns, gives the ball off up the middle, and Hoops is met by penetration. He is driven back. They give him forward progress to about the 46-yard line. So he lost about 2 on the play. Just great penetration by CPU that time. Just completely blew that play up. Hoops had nowhere to go. So 2-yard loss brings up 2nd down and 12. Seven nothing Grinnell. Coffin back to pass. Blitz on the edge. Coffin tucks it down. Throws complete out to the 40. Receiver horse collar down that time, but it was a good play. Tyler Andrews with a stop. So nice gain. Picked up about 7 yards. Going to make up a 3rd down in about 5. That was Kane Pavey on the catch. Took me a minute to get there, but give Kane his credit. So nice job by Coffin. One guy had an arm on him. He just stepped up and then fired a shot. A strike to Pavey. 3rd and 5 now. CPU creeping up, showing a blitz. Coffin single back. Fakes the give, goes up the middle, trying to drive forward. Needs to get down to the 35 and leans forward. Let's see. They are marking him down right at that 35-yard line. And it is another Edward Jones 1st down. Nice play design by the Tigers that time. They ran Ringler out in motion. Coffin faked the throw to him, then he just turned and ran straight up the middle. Lowered his shoulder and got enough for that 1st down. So 1st and 10 Grinnell. Here comes CP on a blitz. This time Coffin throws it out to Ringler. He has it out in open field. Tigers are 1 block away from breaking that one. Gets all the way down inside the 30 to the 30 to check that, the 26-yard line. Pickup of about, well, a long 8. 9 yards are going to say. All right, so we'll go 2nd down and 1.
Ball at the 26-yard line.
Coffin in the shotgun. Turns, gives the ball to Ringler. Cuts back to the left. Now he's out to the outside. Ringler bounces off a tackle. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow.
Number 28, Josh Ringler.
27-yard touchdown run by Josh Ringler. Bouncing off tackles. Good blocking, too, at the point of attack. Good hard running by Ringler. The Tigers get another touchdown. By the way, they were in the Poly Eyes red zone there as well. And Hoops on for the extra point.
The point after is good.
So it is good. With 5:32 left to go in the first half, Grinnell now leads CPU 14-0. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Back here at Urbana High School, Hoops kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. So CPU will get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So we had two Dairy Barn touchdowns. We've had one Poly Eyes red zone and a bunch of Edward Jones first downs. Quarter sponsor again, Brett Nickel. Our scoreboard sponsor, Kurtz Collision Center. CPU now trails 14-0. A 33-yard touchdown pass, Kaufman to Mahoney, and a 28-yard run. Oh, a nice catch. One-handed catch by the CPU receiver. Merkel's pass was behind him, and that was number 26, Nathan Miller, spun around and made the catch out to the 35-yard line. Tackled immediately on the play by Ringler, but it is a CPU first down. Sometimes the offense just makes a great play. Tigers had it well covered, but it was behind him, but he just made a great catch, a one-handed catch at that. So 1st and 10, CPU. Merkel, the quarterback. Now the ball's loose on the ground. Merkel tries to cover it up, and he's just buried. Way back. Well, he was tackled down at the 20. He tried to pick it up, but they're going to say his progress was stopped at the 22. That's where he picked it up. But in any event, big loss for Center Point Urbana.
Loss of 13.
Second down, and they have 20 on the scoreboard, but it's a little bit more than that. I'm not a math whiz, as my teacher, Mrs. Squires, would attest to if she were here. I'm going to go second and about 23 or so. Anyway, second and a long way for CPU. Merkel in the shotgun, takes a snap. Pass out to the side of screen, covered well by the Tigers. Pursuit gets him. Pass caught by Nathan Miller. Tigers quickly get out there. Clock still running, under 4 minutes left to go. Grinnell leads 14-0. Ball out to the 25-yard line. Now we're at third down and about 20 for CPU. Tigers maybe get a stop here. Maybe call a timeout, get the ball back, and maybe can get another score in before halftime. First things first, 3rd and 20. Merkel rolling out, throws on a slant. He has his receiver out there, bobbled, and then caught, I think. Or incomplete. It was incomplete, okay. The receiver, it hit off his hands, was up in the air for a minute. It was on the far side. I couldn't see, but they ruled it incomplete. So it's 4th down and 20, a certain punting situation. Back deep for Grinnell. Jack Hoops and Brock Heichman to receive the punt of, looks like Carter Andrews, number 6. 10 seconds left on the play clock here. There's the snap. Rush coming in. Punt is shanked. Hits it at the 40 and it will roll just to the 49. So Tigers will set up shop with the ball. 1st and 10 at the CPU 49-yard line. 3:16 left to go in the half. Tigers lead 14-0, and Grinnell has all of their timeouts as well. Big goal line stand by the Tiger defense. As we said, Tigers stopped CPU on their first drive. Second drive, they got down to 1st and goal at the 9, but did not score. And that changed all the momentum. It's been all Tigers since. Coffin back, and we have whistles at the snap. Not sure what happened there. The referee threw this flag. He is going to call a delay of game. Okay. So that's a dead ball foul, 5 yards back from the previous line of scrimmage. Moves the ball out to the 49-yard line. So it's now 1st down and 15 for Grinnell. Halftime, we'll have some stats for you. We'll give a recap of the first half, plus you'll get to hear from our wonderful sponsors that help make this broadcast possible. 3 receivers to the near side, to the right of Coffin, 1 to the left. Ringer in the backfield. 1st and 15, Coffin takes a snap, blitz on the way, steps up, and can't get out of the pressure, and he's brought down. Almost eluded it, but All-out blitz by CPU. They were playing man-to-man behind it. They sent about everybody else. They did get to Kaufman for a loss in the play back to the into Tiger territory at the 44-yard line. So big loss there. Brings up second down and 21 for Grinnell. 2:45 left to go here in first half. Grinnell leads 14-0. Kaufman takes the snap again. Screen pass coming up. Ringer has it. Ringer tried to get outside, but good tackle. He gets past that one CPU defender. He is still running. Gets into CPU territory. Tackled down at the 48-yard line rather. So now we have third down and a bunch for Grinnell. Third down and about 16 or so for the Tigers. So CPU coach Travis Bark wants a timeout, and he gets a timeout. We will take one as well. 14-0 Grinnell. And we say you're listening to Grinnell Tiger football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Back here to Urbana High School. Chris Juni alongside you on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. CPU took a timeout there. Coach Travis Barr saw something out there he did not like, so he burned a timeout. Third down and 16 for Grinnell. Ball just inside CPU territory at the 49-yard line. Three receivers to the right side. One to the left, back in the backfield. Kaufman, as always, in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Kaufman just throws it out there. Has a guy open. It's caught by Heisman, and he races in for a touchdown. They ran three receivers right, then Heisman cut to the middle on a post. Kaufman laid it on the money just before the pressure got there. And just like that, Tigers score again, a 49-yard touchdown pass. Kaufman to Heisman. 1:53 left to go here in this first half. Couldn't ask for a better start here if you're a Tiger fan. Again, I go back to that time when CPU had first and goal at the 9, and they were turned away. And since then, it's been all Tigers. Extra point by Hoops up on the way, and it is good. 21-0, Grinnell with the lead. 1:53 left to go here in this first half. You're listening to Grinnell Tiger football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Back here at Urbana High School, 21-0, Grinnell with the lead. 1:53 left to go here in the first half. Jack Hoops set to kick off. Back deep for CPU. Carter Andrews. Kickoff by Hoops. Up in the air. It's short this time. Andrews takes it about the 10. Out across the 20, across the 25. He is hit down right away. First wave of Tiger tackles got to him. See where they mark it down. Looks like they're going to spot it down about the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10, CPU at their own 22-yard line.
The Storming Pointers will have it 1st and 10 on their own 24.
Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have stats, some recap of the first half, and talk about the new Tiger Sports live stream, all at halftime. Handoff up the middle, trying to get to the outside this time for CPU. That was A.J. Maloney. Tackled that time by Pavey. Good gain on the play, picked up about 6 yards out to the 30, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4 coming up for CPU. Ball at the 30-yard line.
There's a handoff. That time, Tiger Pursuit gets there. Tiger Pursuit gets there, meets him in the backfield for a loss, and now Grinnell's going to take a timeout as well. And we'll just keep it right here. So a loss on the play. Back to the 29-yard line. 59 seconds left, so Coach Haydenfeld takes his first timeout, as it'll be 3rd down and 5. And you can assume then that should the Tigers get a stop here on 3rd down, they would take another timeout and at least force CPU to punt it. Maybe get 1 or 2 cracks at another score here before half. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have some first half statistics, recap of the first half, talk about all the platforms we were on and salute our sponsors, and much more. Coming up at halftime on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Chris Juni live from Urbana, Iowa. Tonight on an absolutely beautiful night for football. A little muggy, but current temperature, game time kickoff was 75, now it's 69 degrees. So here we go, 3rd and 5 for CPU. Merkel, the quarterback, man in motion, coming to the near side. Handoff, it's going to be reversed, and the ball's loose. Ball's loose, and who got it? Let's see. There's a fight for it. Tigers say they have it. Got to wait for the striped shirt, and they do. Tigers recover it. About the 21. Looks like that was number 30 on that. Keaton Iverson got that recovery. Looked like a CPU player fell on it, but somewhere in that pile, Iverson came up with it. Maybe Iverson fell on it, but nonetheless, the striped shirt said Grinnell ball, and now Grinnell in business. 1st and 10 at the 21. Not quite the Poly Eyes red zone, but pretty close. Kaufman breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the left side, to the far side. 1 receiver to the right. Ringler, the back in the backfield to Kaufman's right. 52 seconds left to go. Tigers have 2 timeouts. Kaufman takes the snap, looking deep, throws it deep, has a guy out there. It's Heisman, caught for another touchdown. Wow. 21-yard touchdown pass. Kaufman's 3rd touchdown of the first half here. 2nd by Heisman, if I remember right. Jeremy Shapiro, our statistician, will help me out there in our halftime break. And Tigers taking advantage of all the miscues and mistakes by CPU. Jack Hoops now to kick the extra point. .46 seconds left. That only took. Now Tiger runs on the field late. Play clock's at 10. Plenty of time. There's the snap. The set down kick is up, and it is good. 46 seconds left. Nice job of getting that down by Derek Doty on the hold that time. 28-0. Grinnell with the lead. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Back here at Urbana High School, Jeremy Shapiro, our statistician, and who travels to all the Tiger games and keeps stats and writes articles. Check him out on X, formerly known as Twitter. But that is, Heisman has over 100 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. He's caught all of Kaufman's touchdown passes, and oh my goodness, what a shot that time. CPU returner looked like he was going to break free, got past the 25 and was absolutely leveled by a Tiger player. Couldn't see who got that tackle. Again, it was on the far side of the field. But everybody gets up and walks away, so CPU sets up shop, 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. 41 seconds left to go. They do have 2 timeouts should they get anything going, does CPU. But my guess is, well, we'll see what Coach Mark decides to do. Well, they're gonna hand it off. Just a dive play up the middle. 2 hands on the ball as the running back. Stopped that time by number 52 for Grinnell. Caden Witham. Gets out to the 30-yard line. So picked up 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. And clock continuing to run here. CPU does not have to run a play. There's 15 seconds on the game game clock, and now 15 seconds left on the play clock. 7-6, and let's see if they even get it off. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. That is your half. What a half by Grinnell. Tigers lead 28-0, as my voice even breaks on that. 28-0. Tigers will take this 2-minute break, listen to our fine sponsors. We'll come back, we'll have stats and more. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious food, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey, Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with Northwest Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, winning is not everything, it's the only thing, according to Vince Lombardi. Also, a reminder, good sportsmanship is going to carry you through life. Please come see us at Northwest Partners. We're located in Grinnell. Give us a call at 641-528-6088. Love to talk to you about our community-owned health plan. Out-of-pocket expenses for all of your services. Go Tigers, win now.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign, they are everywhere. Start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Back here at Urbana High School, halftime, Grinnell leads 28-0. Recap the first half. The Tigers kicked off to the Stormer Pointers. Tiger defense held them to a 3-and-out. Tigers get the ball back. They get a first down or two, and then lightning struck quickly as Brady Coffin hooked up with Brock Heichman on a 33-yard touchdown pass to give the Tigers. Jack Hoop's extra point was good. Give the Tigers a 7-0 lead. And by the way, keep those names, Brady Coffin and Brock Heichman, handy because they strike again a couple more times. So then CPU got the ball back, and they drove down the field, had a couple of double handoffs that fooled the Tiger defense, got it all the way down to first and goal at the Tiger 9-yard line. First and goal, Tiger 9-yard line. First play, they get 4 yards, so it's second and goal from the 6. Then they got stuffed for no gain. Then on third down, they had a pass go awry, lost a little bit. They actually had a penalty, a delay game penalty, moved them back to the 11. So it's third and goal from the 11. Didn't get much there. And then on fourth down, they went for it again, but the ball got knocked loose. And all the way back out to the 30, the quarterback was trying to run. They recovered it back on fourth down, but Tigers took over, stopped that drive, that scoring threat, and then they went down and scored again. Coffin hooking up with Heichman on another pass play. By the way, I've found out that Brock Heichman has committed to Illinois. So congratulations to Brock. So Brock has 3 touchdowns, over 100 yards receiving. We'll have the stats from Jeremy Shapiro here in just a moment. Tigers also had a scoring run in there that time as well in that first half. About a 20 scoring run from Josh Ringler. And then CPU had the ball, trying to move downfield. They had third down and long. They tried a double handoff, but the ball got knocked loose. Tigers recovered at the 21-yard line. And then with less than a minute to go, Coffin and Heichman hook up again on a 22-yard touchdown pass. Coffin's third of the game. Third of the half, and Heichman's third touchdown catch of the half. And that's where we sit. Tigers lead it 28-0. This is the Tigers Sports Livestream Network. We are your source for Tiger Sports, home and away, as we are doing all of the high school football games this year. Next week, we are at Bondurant Farrars. The Tigers take on the Bondurant Farrar Blue Jays. Blue Jays in Class 4A, Tigers in 3A. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we have our home opener. And that's where the video will come back in. On the road, we do just a radio-style version. And then at home, we have the usual video and camera angles, instant replay, all that good stuff. And I'll be joined by Dan Walker for color analysis for the Tiger home football games, just 4 here. So, Tigers. And then we have volleyball as well. You can check out our schedule at tigerslsn.com. You have links to our audio. We also have an app. It looks like the Tiger Sports logo for your Android or your Apple mobile device. We're also on YouTube. You can go to YouTube, click on the search bar, notification every time we are about set to take the air live. So lots of ways to get in touch with us. It all starts at our website, tigerslsn.com. We also offer other services too, so check it out. tigerslsn.com on the World Wide Web. So 28-0, Tigers with the lead here at half. And again, it all points back to that second drive of CPU, as I've said before. They got down to first and goal. Big momentum shift. Tigers stuffed them, recovered, went down and scored, and that pretty much took care of any threat from CPU. They never really got cross midfield for the rest of that first half. Here, our pregame by Cirques Financial Services, quarters by Brent Nichols State Farm Insurance, touchdowns by the Dairy Barn, timeouts and first downs by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Colpin, your brokers, and the scoreboard by Kurtz Collision Center. Also our regular sponsors, Poly Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, North Risk Partners, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, Proline Building Company, Mayflower Community, Weldon Drywall, and the Dairy Barn. In addition to all the other ones that I read for you, Prairie Lakes Church, Clarity Eye Care, and KGRN. All a part of our broadcast team and all helping us bring these broadcasts back to you. So Jeremy has some statistics that we can pass along to you. So he has them all nice and typed up for me. So team statistics at the half. Passing yards, Grinnell has 163 yards to CPU's 36. Total yards, Grinnell has 224 to CPU's 38. Rushing yards, Grinnell was 61, CPU with 42. First downs, CPU respectable, 6 first downs, but no points to show for it. Tigers with 8 first downs, and of course the one big turnover. The Stormer Pointers with a fumble. Tigers with no turnovers. Unofficial first half stats for Grinnell. Josh Ringer, 3 carries for 33 yards. Kaufman, 4 carries for 18 yards. Brock Heichman, 1 carry for 8 yards. And Jack Hoops, 2 carries for 2 yards. In the passing department, Brady Kaufman, 8 for 9 passing for 163 yards and 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Brock Heichman's been his main target. 4 catches for 120 yards and all 3 of Kaufman's touchdown passes. Josh Ringer, 3 catches for 32 yards. Kane Pavey, 1 catch for 6 yards, and Jake Van Kamperno, 1 catch for 5 yards. For CPU and the Stormer Pointers, unofficial stats, A.J. Maloney, 14 carries for 29 yards. Knight has 2 carries for 23 yards. Savola, 1 carry for 10 yards, and Merkel has 4 carries for -20, including the 1 big sack where they lost about 30 yards on that sack after that first and goal. For passing, Merkel, 3 completions for 36 yards. Miller with 2 catches for 18, and Andrews, 1 catch for 18. Those stats courtesy of Jeremy Shapiro. Many thanks to him for helping us out. Check him out on X, formerly known as Twitter as well. Jeremy Shapiro writes some good articles, does high school sports, a lot of Tiger sports. Check him out, Jeremy Shapiro. He's on X, if you so desire. We are at halftime. Here, Grinnell leads 28-0. And if you're Coach Adam Haydenfeld, he talked about, guys having the ability to perform. 3 offensive line starters return, so sitting pretty good there. And you can tell offense is really clicking. Defense, except for giving up that couple of double handoffs, they really held when they needed to. And as I said, that big momentum shift when the quarterback was sacked, about a 30-plus yard loss. And that really stymied CPU, and that took care of that for the Stormer Pointers. So we are here at halftime as I try to get my bearings. We're up here next to the Grinnell coaches in the press box here at Urbana High School. Have about a minute 38 left, so we will take this break and listen to more sponsors as we tell you are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, generous, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Back here at Urbana High School. Many thanks to those fine sponsors. There we go. Many thanks to those fine sponsors to help us keep our broadcasts on the air. Tigers lead 28-0. Third quarter about ready to start. Tigers will receive the ball. As you remember, they kicked off to start the game, so Tigers will get the ball to start this third quarter. And we'll see what Coach Travis Bark has come up with as far as adjustments. Because the Tigers just pretty much had their way in that first half. Again, big momentum shift occurred when the Tigers stopped him on 1st and goal at the 9, and after a big sack, actually ended up getting the ball out at their own 32 or 3 yard line, went down and scored. So here we go. Teams are coming out for the second half kickoff. I want to take a minute and salute our specialty sponsors. Again, our pregame with Cirques Financial Services. Our quarters by Brent Nichols State Farm Insurance. Touchdowns by Dairy Barn. Timeouts and first downs by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Copen. And as always, our scoreboard sponsor by Kurtz Collision Center. You see there in the graphic, upper right-hand corner of your screen, our business card sponsors as well. So here we go. CPU set to kick off. Cohen Spurlock kicks off. Taking a fake handoff. Now Heichman has it. It didn't fool anybody. Heichman wrestled down about the 13 or 14 yard line. Tigers try to fake the handoff there. Kellen Harder and Heichman are back. And didn't fool anybody, so Tigers start back at their own 14 yard line, 1st and 10. So here we go. Brady Kaufman, 3 touchdowns in that first half. Takes the snap under center this time. Now to Ringler over the right side. Ringler tries to cut outside, gets past one tackler, out across the 20 to about the 21. Nice piece of running there by Ringler. Good blocking also out there by that Tiger offensive line. Looks like he picked up about 7 yards or so. So it will be 2nd down and 3. Just underway here in this third quarter. Grinnell leads Center Point Urbana 28-0. Coffin handoff again under the shotgun snap. Gives off this time to Ringler again. Drives forward, met about the line of scrimmage, but plows forward with a good push, help from his offensive line. Gets out and gets a 1st down. That's an Edward Jones first down. Mark and Paul Colpin, your Edward Jones representatives. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 26 yard line. Kaufman under center. Takes the snap. Gives the ball again. This time, great penetration by CPU. Met Ringler in the backfield. I saw what looked like a 71. That's Reese Jones. Senior offensive lineman got in there. Met him about as soon as he got the handoff. And a loss on the play. Looks like about 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down in about 15. Now Kaufman goes back to the usual shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, back in the backfield. Kaufman takes the snap. Back to pass, looking, throws deep. Looking out here for Harder. Harder just tipped away. Tyler Knight back there in coverage. Harder could not quite bring it in. So, good defensive play. Brings up 3rd down and 15. Tigers came out this time under center in what you would say a typical, or rather pro set formation. Quarterback under center, one back in the backfield. Because the clock is their friend now, they want to take as much time as they can. But on 2nd down and long, and now 3rd and long, 3rd and 15, now Grinnell's going to want and get a timeout. And we will take one as well. 10:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Grinnell leads 28-0. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey, Grinnell Tiger, Skip Lowe with Northwest Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, winning is not everything. It's the only thing, according to Vince Lombardi. Also, a reminder, good sportsmanship is going to carry you through. Please come see us at Northwest Partners. We're located in Grinnell. Give us a call at 641-528-6088. Love to talk to you about our community-owned health plan. $0 deductibles, out-of-pocket expenses for all of your services. Go Tigers, win now.
All right. Timeout taken here by Grinnell. That is an Edward Jones timeout. Again, Mark and Paul Colpin, your Edward Jones representatives. We can't thank our sponsors enough for helping us out and coming on board this journey of bringing Tiger Sports home to you. All right. Tigers discuss their options, and here we go. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver left. Back in the backfield, Kaufman in the shotgun, 3rd and 15. Kaufman takes the snap, rolling out, facing pressure, and he is going to go down. Good choice by Kaufman not to throw it up and give up an easy pick. He just ate the ball there. Was sacked on the play. Big loss back to about the 11-yard line. So good defensive by the CPU. Stormer Pointers there. Shut the Tigers down and actually ended up losing a bunch of yardage. Now you want to get a good snap and a good punt here. There's a punt out. It's a low punt. It's going to bounce at the 40 and take a Tiger roll across midfield and down at the 44-yard line. So all in all, pretty good job by Grinnell. About a 45-yard punt. The last 15 of that was roll, but hey, it counts. So they move the ball up to right at the 45-yard line. So CPU takes over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Brendan Merkel is the quarterback. So 1st and 10 CPU. Grinnell leads 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff up the middle to Maloney. Tries a dive play off of left tackle. Out across the 45 to about the 40, well, to be exact, the 47-yard line. There we go. Now they put it down in between, then moved it back a little. So 3-yard gain on that play brings up 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 47.
Now we have move at this time, a flag thrown by the side judge. And looked like one of the linemen did flinch. So it's going to be an illegal procedure on CPU. That's kind of been the way the night's gone. They have a good play, but then they have some type of mistake, a penalty or something that just kind of stalls the drive. Ball back into their own territory at the 47-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 13. Merkel hands the ball off over the right side. Tries to cut back, but he is cut down. The back is. Getting the ball that time was Brecken Anderson. Started the ball to the right, tried to cut back in the middle, but was met solidly that time. Couldn't quite catch the number. May have been Trent Scheck. No gain on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd down, and we'll call it about 13 for CPU. They trail Grinnell 28-0. 7:54 and counting left to go here, 3rd quarter. Merkel gets the snap, back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, has a receiver open, it's caught. Carter Andrews makes the catch into Tiger territory. Just ran a little skinny post, which is he runs, starts right at the left end of the line, runs down, cuts to the middle, little seam route actually, not a post. And he just, perfect pass, hit him right over the middle. Heisman on the coverage, but it's good enough for his CPU 1st down. So ball marked down in Tiger territory at the 44-yard line. It's a new life for CPU. Merkel in the shotgun. Gets a snap, gives to Maloney, and he is met and spun around. Coffin shot through there, may have been in the backfield, but he spun him right into the arms of the left defensive end for Grinnell, who's crashing down. That looked to be number 23 for Grinnell. Need to get, I don't have that number on my roster, but it looked like 23 was there. Also number 15. Check that, 23 is Jack Gallagher. There we go. Jack Gallagher was there. Also Trent Scheck as well. So no gain on the play. Second down and 10 for CPU. Game clock at 8. Merkel needs to hurry. Game clock's at 5. Gets a snap off. Merkel back to pass. Under extreme pressure. Chasing. Going down. He is sacked. Jack Gallagher gets a sack. Back across midfield. Back into CPU territory. Spotted down at the 45-yard line. Wow. A 12-yard loss for CPU.
Third down and 22 coming up for CPU.
Brings up third down and 22. Tiger defense has been able to withstand a couple of good plays by CPU. Here comes the blitz. Merkel back to pass, running to his life. Now he looks to throw. He has nobody there, and he is brought down. Great coverage downfield by that Tiger secondary. Benny Kabanzu is back there. Also Kellen Harder, Jack Hoops, and Brock Heisman as well. So lost back to the 41, and it's fourth down and a bunch for CPU. Kind of been the way their night has gone. They had that third down play they converted on a nice pass. Had the ball down in Tiger territory, first and 10. But then a penalty, a couple of lost yardage, and 2 sacks. And now they are punting to Grinnell. Coming on the right side, Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher put pressure on, but a good punt. Ball hits about the 18 and spins back and just basically stops right there. So Tigers will set up shop, first and 10 at their 18-yard line. Stay tuned for our post game as well. After this one, we'll have Tiger head coach Adam Haydenfeld up here in the booth. We'll have stats from Jeremy Shapiro and more coming up on our Tiger post game, brought to you by Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. So Brady Kaufman in there, nobody in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Now Heisman goes in motion. Kaufman gives to Heisman around the left side, and there he goes. He gets outside and just was tripped up. They've had a couple plays CPU has where if Tiger runners can get past that last defender, they are off to the races. And that was looked like number 6 Carter Andrews may have made that touchdown saving tackle. So he gets out to the 30-yard line. Now they're going to say he stepped out, I guess. Or no, he got a first down. My apologies. That was good enough for a first down. That's an Everett Jones first down. Roughly about the Tigers' 10th or 11th first down of this ball game. First and 10, Grinnell. Coffin in the shotgun. Takes a snap, back to pass, looking for a screen. Now kind of chucks it ahead to his running back. That is catching that pass is like a shovel pass was Ringler. And he gets what he could out of it. Kind of cut out across the 35 to about the 40. Going to be right at the first down marker. But they're going to say, oh, no, they just now did say first down. So another Edward Jones first down. Number 11 for the game. So Tigers just having their way here on a great night for football. And a great night, especially if you're a Tiger fan. 28-0, Grinnell with the lead. 4:46 left to go, third quarter. Coffin gives the ball off to Ringler around the right side. Looking strung out nicely by the CPU defense. That time Ringgold had nowhere to go, looking for that little seam to burst through there, but it was not there. Good job by CPU to string that one out. Colton McDowell out there as well. Also, Jaeger Clemens. So no gain on the play brings up second down and 10 for Grinnell. Tigers in no hurry, trying to take as much of that 25-second play clock as they can. It's down under 10 as we speak. Game clock still running. 4:05 left to go and counting. Coffin gives the ball off. This time gives it to Jack Hoops. Gets past the first line, but the linebacker for CPU hung on, spun him down about the 41-yard line. Held him to a gain of 3. And again, Tigers content to just let that game clock run. They're not snapping the ball until there's been about 5 seconds left. So they're basically eating up 30 seconds between each play. Again, Coach Haydenfeld talked about it, has a lot of guys that played some football on the offensive side. Coffin amongst them has experience and knows what to do in these situations. Game clock at 5. Tigers still looking side. They're going to have to call a timeout, and they do. I think they got it off. Yes, they got the timeout in before the delay of game. 28-0, Grinnell with the lead. Timeout on the field. You're listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third gen. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients. Get up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollei's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Back here at Urbana High School. Tigers facing a 3rd down and 8. 32-yard line. Grinnell leads CPU 28-0. 3:15 left to go here in this third quarter. 2 receivers to the right, or the near side. 1 receiver left. Coffin with the snap. Now they're bringing another player on. We have 3 receivers to the right. Jack Hoops in the backfield. Coffin takes the snap. Blitz by CPU. Coffin tries to step up, and he cannot get away. CPU just on an all-out, several terms for it, jailbreak blitz, all-out blitz, zero covered, whatever. And just Coffin could not get rid of it. So CPU gets a sack, brings up 4th down. Ball back to the 35-yard line. 4th and 15 for Grinnell. So Tigers go back in punt formation. Back deep for CPU is Carter Andrews. Punt is away. Fair catch taken, and plus he took a knee. Actually, that was number 7, Cole Clark, with that catch. So good punt. Fair catch at the 32-yard line. So CPU takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 32. Check out our website, tigerslsn.com. You have all the links to our audio broadcast. We also have an app. Look for it in the app, your favorite app store, or on Google Play for your particular mobile device. We are on YouTube, on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and many, many more platforms. But you can check it out on our website, tigerslsn.com, for our broadcast schedule, as well as links to the games. Merkel, the quarterback, gives the ball off to Maloney. Spins out of a tackle, driving his legs forward, still going, out across the 35 to about the 39. So A.J. Maloney, the junior, running hard. Not to be denied. Now he's down. Oh, no. He got up and then he dropped back down. Might just be a cramp, hopefully. Yeah, the way they're looking is just a cramp. Again, don't want to speculate from up here. And while they are quite painful, they are usually not very serious. So the way he popped up and then dropped down. So the referees are telling the teams to go over. Players are going to hydrate up. Because it's not a real warm night, but it's very humid Very thick and heavy air. I have temperature now 65 degrees. Again, Tigers on the road next week. 2 road games in a row. They will travel to Bondurant Farrar and take on the Blue Jays. We'll have that game for you, as we'll have all the football games rather. And Maloney is up. It's a fine hand from both CPU fans and Tiger fans. The young man's played quite a game. He just gave his coach a little pat on the shoulder, said, "I'm okay, coach. Just need a minute." So that's good to see. I'm sure we'll see him back out there as soon as he can. So Bondurant for our next week. Then in 2 weeks on Friday the 13th, Tigers open their home stand at TT Cranny as they host a longtime foe, well-known foe, the Oskaloosa Indians. We'll have video and audio of that broadcast. All right, 2nd and 3 for CPU. Merkel fakes the snap, throws it out there. Guy's wide open. He's going to catch the pass, and he almost breaks it. Touchdown saving tackle by Trent Scheck. They faked the pitch. Again, deception. And got the guy open, so CPU has the ball down into Tiger territory, down to the 34-yard line. About a 26-yard gain for the Stormwind Pointers on that one. And they are back in business, 1st and 10 in Tiger territory at the 33-yard line. Man in motion towards Merkel. Merkel gives the handoff. That's number 21, Brecken Anderson. Anderson gets spun back down. CPU fans want a flag there, but they hadn't blown the whistle yet, so you're taught to play to the whistle. I mean, they can holler all they want, but if they don't blow the whistle, if he gets loose, he can score. So nothing intentional there or flagrant, just they were making sure that he wasn't going to break loose and get off for a big run. So he picked up one on the play, 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 32-yard line. Merkel hands the ball off to Maloney over the right side. He's back in there. Just a dive play off the left side inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line.
Number 21, Brecken Anderson again on the carry. 3rd down and 2.
So pickup of 7 on the play brings up 3rd down and 2. I would guess that even if they don't get it, this is 4-down territory for Coach Travis Bark and CPU, should they not get it. So 3rd and 2, ball at the 26-yard line. Merkel in shotgun formation, takes the snap, hands the ball off to Brecken Anderson. Anderson gets down to about the 25. He's going to be stopped short. So here we go. You're going to have 4th and about 1. And we got some trick here with the lights. Oh, I see. They're LED lights. They're playing a local song, and now it's a key plays. There's a timeout. Didn't know what was happening there for a second. The lights started flashing. Oh, it's the end of the quarter. Jeremy Shapiro tells me. All right. There we go. I can't see the scoreboard, so Jeremy, help me out there. As I've said before, I need all the help we can get. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, Grinnell 28, CPU nothing. Back for the 4th quarter. As you say, you are listening to Grinnell Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Back here at Urbana High School for the start of the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter brought to us by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. LED lights here at the Urbana Stadium. They danced around, did all kinds of things. So here we go, 4th and 2. Needless to say, big play in the game. Merkel takes the direct snap, goes upfield, and he is brought down. I don't think he got it. They are spotting him at the 35. He had to get across the 35. Tiger defense does it again, and CPU is stopped. It's Tigers ball. Wow. What a play. Just a direct snap to Merkel, the quarterback, tried to just get up in there and eke out that 2 yards, but Tigers got penetration, met him in the backfield. And the Tiger defense does it again. They have definitely bent but not broken, made the play when they had to. And you can just feel all the wind go out of the stadium. You've got to think if CPU could have got that, maybe go down and score, they might have something. But Tigers stopped him, so it's 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 26-yard line. Coffin hands the ball off over the right side. Ringler makes one guy miss. Nice play, sealing the edge there for center point Urbana. That time number 7, Cole Clark. Out to about the 29-yard line. We got a flag on the play. It's going to be holding against Grinnell. That's a spot foul. The flag down at the 27. So 10-yard line moves the ball back to the 16-yard line. So in effect, Tigers will get the down over. It'll be 1st down and 20. 11:47 left to go in the ballgame. Grinnell leads 28-0. 3 touchdown passes from Brady Coffin and Josh Ringler, 28-yard touchdown run. 3 touchdown catches by Brock Heischman. And that's the Tigers scoring. Coffin directing traffic, play clock at 4. Brady has to hurry, gets it off, and now we have 2 guys in motion. Can't do that either. So illegal shift, motion, whatever you want to call it. Officials talk, and let's see what they're going to call here. Illegal procedure. Okay, that covers a lot of things. So it'll be another 5-yard mark off against Grinnell. It'll still be 1st down, but now it's going to be 1st and 25. Two bad news in this. Tigers keep losing yardage, giving back precious field position, and the other thing is the clock doesn't move. Because at this point, you want that clock to roll as much as it can. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 1st and 26, Coffin takes the high snap, brings it down. Ringler tries to cut back, almost gets loose. Gets out to about the 10, maybe the 11.
Number 28, Ringler, the ball carrier.
Picked up maybe a yard. Maybe. Yeah, he got a yard. It was 1st and 26, now it's 2nd and 25. 11:20 in counting left to go here in the ball game. Again, we'll have Tiger head football coach Adam Haydenfeld on our post game. Our post game brought to you by the Tiger Sports live stream network. Be sure to stick around for that. Second down and 25, play clock at 10. Coffin again letting the clock run down, shifting players around. Now the play clock's at 5, got to hurry up. At 3, 2 guys are in motion and timeout. Coach Bark wanted an illegal shift penalty, but the ball wasn't snapped. It's only a penalty if 2 men are in motion at the snap of the ball. So Tigers will take a timeout, and we will take one as well. 28-0, Grinnell to lead. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
back here at Urbana High School. Tigers facing a 2nd down and 25 here. Not a very smooth offensive set for the Tigers. They would be the first to admit that. Had a motion penalty and had to use a timeout. But now they are set to go. Kaufman takes the snap. Fakes the give, goes up the middle on a straight draw. Kaufman has some room. Out across the 30, out to the 35, tripped up about the 35-yard line. CPU player's down. I think Kaufman might have landed on him. Looks like he may have had the wind knocked out the way he's kind of moving around. Kaufman lowered his shoulder and may have landed on that CPU player, but Kaufman gets about 24 of the 25 needed, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and a long 1. He faked the pitch to the outside, then just sprinted up the middle. Big hole, broke a tackle along the way. And needless to say, now they're doing, looks like a cramp on the player versus a wind knocked out, and they're grabbing both legs. Both legs cramped up on that CPU player. Again, cramps, while painful, are usually not very serious. The running back, A.J. Maloney, had a cramp earlier. He came back. Long season, 9 games in a high school football season. And then if you make the playoffs, there's a few more, or at least one more, for sure. So Tiger offense tonight, until this last series, has been really spot on. Doing what they wanted to. Good blocking, good passing by Kaufman, which you would expect. And that is number 4 for CPU getting up. That is Ryan Savola. Walking out very gingerly. But again, looks like he is okay. So here we go. 3rd down and 1 for Grinnell. Kaufman in the shotgun. Back to his left is Caponzu. Caponzu takes the handoff up the middle and he gets the 1st down. Caponzu was hit at the line, but kept his legs going, churned forward, and got to the 40. Good enough for a Edward Jones 1st down. Again, CPU just not able to take advantage of the chances they've been given. Tigers were 1st and 26 on this drive, and they convert, and now it's 1st and 10 at their own 40. Clock keeps rolling. 10 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Grinnell leads 28-0. Again, we'll have Coach Adam Haydenfeld on our Tiger postgame. Kaufman takes a snap, gives it to Caponzu. This time he's wrapped up. Good penetration by CPU. And that's a good way to stop Caponzu because he gets ahead of steam. He is very fast. And they got him almost as soon as he got the ball. Met him in the backfield and lost it 1 yard back to the 39. 2nd down and 11. That is Benny Caponzu, a sophomore running back. Tigers with a lot of speed. You got Kellen Harder, Caponzu, Mahoney, pardon me. The Hoops boys aren't too bad, and Derek Doty's pretty fast, and so is Kaufman. So lots of speed out there for Coach Haydenfeld. Play clock ran down, just get the ball off. Here goes Caponzu with the right side. Stiff arms the guy, gets out to the 45. Just got the ball off, did Kaufman. So Caponzu gets about 6 yards in the play. Brings up a manageable 3rd down and 5 for Grinnell. Now Caponzu comes out, bring in their receiving package. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back in the backfield is Ringler by Kaufman. Kaufman's going to wait. Take the clock is at 12. Clock is moving. Kaufman turns, throws the ball out to his receiver. Has Trent Scheck out there, and Scheck gets wrapped up. And he fumbled it. I didn't see it pop out, but he fumbled it, and CPU jumps on it. Knocked loose, and CPU has life still. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. Grinnell does lead 28-0. CPU starting to just run out of chances in time. You think they about have to get a touchdown here to have any chance in this ball game. CPU does have all three of the timeouts. So Merkel's a quarterback. A lot of shifting on offense and defense. Now they get the snap. Turns, pitches the ball out to CPU back. Out there's Maloney, and he's wrapped up and met. Good pursuit. See who got there first. That is, or rather, Brock Heichman out there. Pardon me. Brock Heichman wrapped up A.J. Maloney. Did get 2 yards on the play just into Tiger territory at the 49. So a 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 8. Again, clock moving, 7:35 and counting. Left to go in the ball game. Grinnell. Merkel back to pass, throws out in the flat, caught by their big tight end. Kenneth Covington with the catch. Tackled immediately by a couple of Tigers. Jack Hoops among them out there. Ball spotted down at the 41-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Obvious 4-down territory here for CPU if they don't get it here. Trailing 28-0. This is where Tigers have been burned defensively by some counter plays and trick plays. There's a double handoff again, and this time the Tigers are waiting for it. They tried that double handoff again, and Tigers met him, stayed at home. Coffin in there amongst them. Also number 50 for Grinnell in there. That's Tyler Kostow. Loss on the, well, no, they give him, they do give him a yard loss back to the 41. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 6, and this is pretty much your ball game here if you're CPU. So Coach Travis Barks sends out the play. And this is pretty much it. If Tigers can hold them here, game clock, play clock down to 5. CPU has to kind of hurry. 3, 2, there's the snap. Merkel out, he just throws it up out there, and it is caught by his receiver for a 1st down. Single coverage out there. Pass caught that time by Carter Andrews, but CPU picks up the 1st down inside the 30 down to the 20 and gets that 1st down. But they stop the clock momentarily while they set the chains. Now it continues to roll. 6 minutes and 13 seconds and counting left to go in this ball game. Again, Grinnell leads 28-0. So a fresh set of downs for CPU. 2 receivers to the right, back in the backfield by Merkel. Takes the ball 5 to about the 24-yard line, down to the 23 actually. So good job by Maloney. Picked up 5 on that play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5 as that clock continues to move. Kind of interesting they decided to run the ball there, being down 4 scores, but see what play call the Storm Pointers have here. Again, next week the Tigers are at Bondurant Farrar. We'll have that game for you as well. Radio style, audio only, right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. 2nd and 5. There's a ball loose on the snap. He just has to fall on it, and he eats it. Merkel got back on it. But just been the story of the night for CPU. They had some momentum, had a drive going. The snap gets past the quarterback. Big loss on the play back to the 40-yard line. All Merkel could do was cover it up, keep possession. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 23 again. Obvious 4-down territory.
3rd down and 20 coming up.
And clock keeps rolling. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Grinnell leading 28-0. Merkel takes the snap, fakes the give, rolling out, back to pass, being chased, being pursued, throws it out there, and is out of bounds. And no flags. So pass falls incomplete. So this is it. 4th down and about 23 or so. And again, pretty much the ball game for the Stormer Pointers if they don't convert it. Of course, they had a 4th and long last time. Made that one. But this one's about double. They had a 4th and about 8 or 9 last time, converted that. This is 4th and 20. 8 on the play clock. They're going to take a timeout. They're going to have to, I think. Coach Bark takes a timeout, and he will get one with 1 second on the play clock. CPU takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Back here at Urbana High School for the last 4 minutes, 14 seconds. Barring a absolute miraculous miracle, Tigers are going to move to 1-0 on this 2024 season, pick up a road win. But here we go, 4th and 23 for CPU. There's a handoff, a double handoff, and it's wrapped up. It's still on, still out there. He's going to be out there. It's a reverse pass, wide open, and he makes the catch, and we have a flag down. The passer was across the line of scrimmage, I think. So for the moment, they converted the play, but the side judge threw a flag. I think it's going to come back, either a lineman downfield or illegal forward pass. Ineligible man downfield on CPU. That nullifies what would have been a first down play. They ran a double handoff and a pass. They handed the ball off, the back went to the left, handed off to the other back, coming back to the right. That back threw it downfield. But all for naught, as the Tigers will accept the penalty. The 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. And that'll move the ball back to the 45-yard line. So now it's 4th and 26, and CPU wants and gets another timeout. We'll take one as well. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Chris Jr. here with you from Urbana High School for Grinnell Tiger and Center Point Urbana Stormer Pointers football, high school football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Your source for Grinnell Tiger Sports, home and on the road. Check out our website, tigerslsn.com. So kind of an encapsulation of Center Point Urbana's night. They have a great play, and then they either have a penalty or a turnover or a bad snap or mishandle for a big loss. This time they had 4th and 23. They converted on a double handoff pass, but it was called back for an eligible man downfield, which means the lineman got too far downfield. Was blocking, you can't do that. And that brings it all back. So here it is. 4:04 left to go. 4th and 30 for CPU. Merkel all by himself in the backfield. Tigers just rushing 3, dropping 8. Merkel rolling out, just throws it up there, and it is tipped, knocked down and away. Tigers take over, and that will do it. CPU player kind of cramping up, hopping off. He's coming off on his own power, so he appears to be okay. So Tigers take over, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Got a new quarterback in there for Grinnell. Try to give some of these kids, get their names mentioned. That's number 9. Well, let's see who comes out here. That's number 12, Eddie Harsheim, coming out to play quarterback. So Kaufman's night's done. 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 45, 3:57 left to go in the ball game. Harsheim now at quarterback. Takes the snap from the shotgun, turns, hands off to Kapanzu. Kapanzu pulls it down, breaks one tackle, spins over the right side, out to about the 48-yard line. So nice job by Kapanzu. Broke the initial contact and eked out about, well, now they moved him back to the 40. All right, they moved back to the 47-yard line. So 2nd down, and we'll call it 8 for Grinnell at their own 47-yard line. Clock moving, 3:22 left to go in the ball game. Harsheim hands off to Kapanzu. Both hands on the ball by the young man. Plows forward into territory. Spotted down at the 49-yard line. So nice pickup of about 3 or so, maybe 4. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 for Grinnell. More importantly, the clock keeps moving.
3rd down and 4 coming up.
So Tigers going to move 1-0 on this young season. Play clock at 4. Nice job by Harsheim. Kapanzu gets the handoff, and he's met in the backfield. Tries to dampen. Now he's spun around and pushing forward, but they blow it dead.
Handoff again to Kapanzu.
So it's going to be 4th down. They're going to mark him for no gain on the play. Well, maybe a loss back to the 49. So 4th and 4. Play clock at 28. Game clock at 2:13. Tigers in no hurry here to punt. Jack Hoops back in punt formation. Play clock down to 10. Hoops awaiting the snap. They snap it with about 5 seconds left, so good use there. Hoops does get it off. It's a low line drive kick, goes past the returner and trickles out of bounds about the 13-yard line. So all in all, pretty nice punt by Jack Hoops. And CPU will take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line. 1:44 left to go in this ball game. Grinnell leading 28-0. Again, we will have head coach Adam Haydenfeld on our post game. Tiger post game coming up, brought to you by the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Be sure to stick around for that. So Tigers had to make some stands defensively. Coach Haydenfeld felt pretty good about his offense, and he should. They put up 28 points. He said our defense don't have any experience, but they are capable, and they made the plays when they had to tonight. There's a handoff up the middle to Maloney. Just a straight dive play up the middle. Gets out to about the 16-yard line. Pick up a 3. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for CPU. So Tigers going to get the win here. Clock moving, 1:15 and counting left to go. And CPU getting everybody organized. Now they get ready to go. High snap taken down. Maloney with the ball up the middle. Wrapped up by the Tiger defensive end, then pushes forward to about the 20. So he picked up about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 4. Trying to get some names of these Tigers that are coming in. I saw number 73, Sterling Dwyer, coming in. Also, we have out there 53, Drew Hart. 72, Sean Kivy in the defensive line. Caponzi's out there. 37, Nolan McFarland. So 3rd and 4. Here comes Maloney around the right side. Brought down nicely. Nice tackle by Trenton Hulls. But he does get the first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily. 13 seconds left, and that's going to do it. See if CPU runs a play. Does not look like they will, and that will do it. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll do it. Grinnell goes on the road, gets a big win at CPU as they defeat the Stormer Pointers 28-0 to kick off, no pun intended, the high school football season. We'll take this 2-minute break. For our sponsors, we'll come back. We'll have head coach Adam Haydenfeld. We'll have some stats and much, much more on our postgame, brought to us by the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. You are listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on that Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, 3rd generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey, Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with Northwest Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, winning is not everything, it's the only thing, according to Vince Lombardi. Also, a reminder, good sportsmanship is going to carry you through life. Please come see us at Northwest Partners. We're located in Grinnell. Give us a call at 641-528-6088. Love to talk to you about our community-owned health plan. $0 deductibles, out-of-pocket expenses for all of your services. Go Tigers, win now.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multifamily and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Back here at Urbana High School, Grinnell Tigers go to 1-0 on the season with a 28-0 victory over the Center Point Urbana Stormin' Pointers. All in all, I'm assuming when Coach Haydenfeld gets up here, he's going to be pretty pleased. Again, he was very prophetic in his pregame comments. He felt pretty good about his offense. 3 returning starters on the offensive line. And Heishman and Hoops and everybody back and Coffin back at quarterback. But defense, he said, we're young, we're untested, but we're capable. And a lot was learned tonight. Some misdirection plays by CPU. Kind of had Grinnell on their heels for a bit. They got some big chunks of yardage. But then inevitably CPU would either turn it over or give up a big sack or have a penalty at the most inopportune time, and really took care of that for Grinnell. But all in all, you get a victory. I didn't see really many cramps or injuries, so we can check with Coach on that. But 2 goals were met. You want to, first of all, come out of the game healthy, and you want to get the win. And both of those goals were met tonight by the Grinnell Tigers. Give a shout out here to our sponsors. Our specialty sponsors, the pregame with Cirques Financial Services. Our quarters by Brent Nickel State Farm Insurance. Touchdowns by the Dairy Barn, timeouts and first downs by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Colpin, your representatives. And our scoreboard sponsor was Kurtz Collision Center. Also, our business card sponsors, you see them rotating in the upper right-hand part of your screen there. They include Turnkey Realty, Kurtz Collision Center, Grinnell Firestone, and all of the rest of the ones that we mentioned. In addition, we have Prairie Lakes Church and KGRN Radio as part of our business card sponsors. And a big thank you to all of those fine businesses for helping us bring Tiger football home to you. So this is going to be our post game, which is brought to you by the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, your source for Grinnell Tiger Sports at home or on the road. Check us out on TigersLSN.com. You can tune in there, catch the links to the radio and or the video broadcasts of your Tiger athletic contests. Still waiting for Coach Haydenfeld to make his way up here for our post game. All the scoring was done in the first half. Grinnell, CPU took the opening kickoff, and Grinnell defense held them to 3 and out. So Tigers get the ball, and I want to say it's about a 5-play drive, culminating with a Brady Coffin to Brock Heishman touchdown pass. 33 yards, Tigers went up 7-0. Very next possession, CPU got the ball. They drove down the field. They actually had first and goal at the Grinnell 9. And thinking, okay, they get a score here, it's a whole different set of ball game. But the first play, they actually got 4 yards in the first play, so second and goal from the 6. Then they had a penalty, moved it back to second and goal from the 11, had an incomplete pass, and then had a big sack. The quarterback was running around and got sacked all the way back out to 30, and that stopped that scoring threat for CPU and pretty much turned the whole momentum. Tigers get the ball back, and they drive right down the field, and Josh Ringler scored on a 28-yard touchdown run to make it 14-0. 14-0, I should say, not nothing. Then CPU gets the ball back. They move the ball a little bit, but Tiger defense holds again. Tigers get the ball back, and this time Kaufman hooks up with Heisman once again on about a 38-yard touchdown pass. Jack Hoop's extra point was good. That made it 21-0. And then right before the half, CPU had a 3rd down and 5 play. They tried a double handoff, but they fumbled the ball. Tigers jumped on it at their 22-yard line. Very next play, Kaufman hooks up with Brock Heisman again on a 22-yard touchdown pass. Extra point was good by Jack Hoops, and Tigers went into the break leading 28-0. Second half, Tigers got the ball to start out, and CPU defense did their job. They held the Tigers to a 3-and-out. CPU got the ball on the punt, drove downfield, got down to about the 15-yard line, but then again had a 3rd down and about 5. There was a penalty. Then on the next play, they got sacked. And then on 4th down, they turned it over on downs. So Tigers took the ball over. And Tigers went from running the shotgun formation there, which they'd used in the first half. Their first few series of the second half, they were up under, Brady Kaufman was up under center. Again, clearly showing that they're going to run the ball. And they tried to do that to milk that clock. And so the teams exchanged punts. Tigers would get a few first downs, drain some clock, then punt it away. CPU would come back, get a few first downs, and then as the story of the night went for them, they would either turn it over on downs or have a penalty at the most inopportune time and have to punt the ball away. Neither team did much in that third quarter. Then we get to the fourth. CPU had a chance. They converted on 1 4th down, a 4th down and about 9. Converted that. And then 3 plays later had a 4th down and 22. And they converted that, but were called for ineligible man downfield. So I nullified that, and then Tigers got the sack on the next play, took over, and then pretty much ran the clock out from that point. So Tigers moved to 1-0 on this young season. We'll travel to Bondurant Farrar to take on the Blue Jays. Next week we'll have that game for you as well, right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Still waiting for Coach Haydenfeld to make his way up here, so we will take this opportunity to take another quick break and say you're listening to Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign, they are everywhere, But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Back here at Urbana High School, still waiting Coach Haydenfeld to come up. Do have a few stats for you. As we said, not much has changed from halftime. Brady Kaufman ended up with 174 yards passing on the night, 3 touchdowns. All 3 of those to Brock Heisman. Josh Ringler had the other touchdown for Grinnell. And offense looked pretty good. You know, we said in the pregame, I told Coach Haydenfeld that at this point in the season, offense is usually ahead of the defense. And offense looked pretty sharp, but as we said, I'm sure he'll talk about that here in our postgame. That, as he said, I just really like what he said in the pregame. He said, we're young, we're untested, which means they don't have a lot of varsity experience, but we are capable. If we just read our keys and stay sound and stay in our gaps, which a couple times the CP ran a double handoff that got them some big yards, caught the Tigers a little bit off balance. But by and large, when they had to, the Tiger defense made the play. And anytime you hang a goose egg on an opponent, shut them out, your defense had a pretty good night. So, again, Tigers go to 1-0 on the season. Take this moment here to, again, go through our specialty sponsors. Our business card sponsors, again, you see those rotating in that upper right-hand corner of your screen. In addition to all of our regular sponsors, which you've seen commercials, or rather heard commercials tonight, we have Turnkey Realty and Grinnell Firestone. Also, we have Prairie Lakes Church, Clarity Eye Care, and KGRN as all part of our business card sponsors. And again, many thanks and a tip of the hat and a salute to them for bringing the broadcast, helping us bring this broadcast home to you. Things are kind of spread out here at Urbana High School at the press box. It's a long walk up. So hopefully Coach Haydenfeld is working his way up here. And my thanks to Jeremy Shapiro for providing me stats and things too tonight, keeping me in line with numbers and information. So big salute, tip of the hat to him as well. Jeremy will be with us for all the games, both home and away. Again, check him out on X, formerly known as Twitter. He does some good stuff and good reporting on Tiger athletics and the college athletics in general. So check him out, Jeremy Shapiro, SHAPIRO. I get a thumbs up. Check him out on X for another source of local sports and athletics. Bonneret Farrar on the docket for next week. Class 4A are the Blue Jays. Have that big, beautiful stadium there, just north and a bit east of Des Moines. We'll take the air again about 7:15 or so for our pregame. Kickoff at 7:30. Audio only next week, right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Again, this year bringing you the Tiger football games, both home and away. Home games will be what you've used to in the past. We'll have video and audio. We'll have a whole crew there to bring the game home to you at TT Craney Field. And I'll be joined by Dan Walker for color commentary on the home games. On the road, it'll be radio style. And we have the games also picked up on KGRN radio as well. Also on our website, TigersLSN.com, on your app, the Tiger Sports Livestream Network app, and much, much more. So Tigers move to 1-0 on the season. Overall, pretty solid effort from Grinnell. Couple of defensive lapses, but good play. You know, tip your hat to CPU. They ran a lot of counters. They did some double handoffs, some trick plays. Tough to defend. Ran the ball hard. Got some good yardage, but then inevitably either had a penalty gave up a loss on the play, or in one case had a big turnover, which all helped to thwart any scoring chances these Stormont Pointers would have had for tonight. So we'll give Coach Haydenfeld here maybe another minute or two to get up here. Maybe something came up that we're not aware of. We hope to have him on our post game. And if we don't bring it to you live, we will still get something recorded and we can post it on our website. And he's making his way up here now, I think. He's working his way over here now. I can do some play-by-play. You have Coach crossing the field. Has his son in tow. So we'll wait here just another moment. Means you have to put up with me for just a little bit longer. Then we get to hear the coach, the guy who really knows what he's talking about, and get his thoughts on this first game of the year. As we talked about in the pregame, you work with the guys, you work with your team, you think you know what you're going to get, and you hope you have everything lined up and all the game plan put together and just so they can execute it. But it's one thing for them to know the plans, another thing to go out and execute it against a live opponent. So we'll get Coach Haydenfeld's take on that. Appreciate your patience staying with us here as we approach 10 o'clock on this Friday night.